Yo, 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 Jimmy G23 here, and welcome to my very first FIFA 19 video. I'm going to have a series of videos coming out, and that's going to be the top 100 FIFA 19 player predictions that I have. I'm going to be going over the 100 to 81 players currently, and then the next video I'll be coming out with the 80 to 61 and so forth. Just a little bit about myself. I'm new. I'm trying to enter the content creating team community, whatever you want to call it. I'm super excited to be here. Super excited to be doing this, getting my voice out there, getting my ideas out there. But really excited to be a part of a community that cares about FIFA as much as I do. There's definitely been a sport that's been growing on me personally for the past easily 3 years, 4 years. So like I said, I'm just very, very excited to be here. Um, so that's a little bit about myself. I do have an Instagram account, I do have a Twitter account, and also a Twitch account. Go ahead and check the links below. Also, at the end of the video, go ahead and leave comments and give me a thumbs up if you guys like it. If you guys don't like it, give me a thumbs down or leave comments on there as well. I'm open to anything really. But let's go ahead and really get into the video. So like I said, the top 100 FIFA 19 player predictions. I'm going to be going over the 100 to 81. Like I said, my name is Jimmy G23. And also one of the really quick notes I want to make is that these are only predictions and they're not actual ratings. So this is what I think, and what I actually do to let you guys know is that I use 4 data points. And the 4 data points that I use are the winner upgrade, so from FIFA 18, start out with those. Then on Foothead released an article with Who Scored from WhoScored.com, and they have essentially their top. I think they actually do it for every card. Their rating predictions. Also, what online season is, it's outside of FIFA Ultimate Team, and so really where you find these ratings are that I believe are updated on a monthly basis, and you find these ratings right next to the pro clubs, and you just play as a club and you play in those divisions. And so I went through essentially 132 players on every team, not 132 players on every team, but I went through almost every single team that had the top 130 players and look at what their rankings were. And of course, the reason why I'm doing this is what I personally think, my personal opinion. And so really my personal opinion carries 25% weight. The online season carries 25% weight, and so I thought this would actually be a very unbiased decision. And so I was really interested in this, and I did the data about a week ago, so I'm very interested to see what I did and what it looked back and what I thought my personal opinions were, and I'll let you know the actual outcome of everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and dive into number 100. And number 100 is actually Matuidi. The reason why Matuidi is number 100 is just because in winter upgrade he didn't get upgraded nor downgraded. He stayed at an 85. On Who Scored, they actually downgraded him to an 84. Online seasons had him at an 85. In my personal opinion, I think he was at an 85. So an overall score of 84.75. I don't think he's gonna. I'm. I don't think he's going to increase. I definitely personally think he's going to stay at 85. And the reason why I said that is that even though he had a really great World Cup performance, he did what he had to do. He did a lot of the dirty work, a lot of the things that went unnoticed. And really with Juventus, I didn't really hear about him throughout the season. And so I think he's just going to stay second. I don't think he had a poor season, but I don't think he also had a really great season. So I think he's definitely going to stay at an 85. Number 99 is Lacazette. Another French player. I think you'll see a theme throughout this that Premier Leagues and obviously French players are going to get a lot of love from this. It's just natural. There's a lot of favoritism with Premier League players. But I think he's definitely going to stay at an 85. There's obviously potential that he might drop down to an 84 just because of the season he had last season. But that was his first season with Arsenal, so we'll see how it continues over this season. I definitely think if he does well and starts off very well, he could get a potential winner upgrade. But last season, he stayed at an 85. On Who Scored has him as an 85. Online season, he actually downgraded to an 84. And then my personal opinion is that I just think he should stay at an 85, even though he was in the World Cup or didn't really have too great of a season last season. He didn't even get a team of the season. So overall, his rating was at 84.75. And you'll see a lot of 84 85.75s or 85.25s. There are some 85.5s, and we'll get to them, and I'll let you know what I did there. Number 98 is Roberto Firmino. And I'm excited about this card personally. I used them in the very beginning of FIFA 18 as actually a center attacking mid. Um, winner upgrade. So I don't think he might have gone upgraded. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think he did. If he did, it was I think 83 to an 84. But who scored had him at an 85. Online seasons currently has him at an 85. And then my personal opinion, like I said, I think he's going to go up to an 85 because overall last season he did very, very well. He even scored in the World Cup, and so I believe what's really bringing him down is that he started off as an 84. So overall rating was an 84.75. One of the comments I do want to make really quick is that I didn't change any of the 77 pace or 82 shooting. Those are all the same from FIFA 18. Really what I changed is the rating, and I did do a couple of position changes, what I knew were confirmed position changes, or at least I believe they are. But yeah, that's really the only thing, and also the clubs as well. Also, another quick note is where I got these designs from Footbin, and then Footbin got the designs from, I believe, Criminal FIFA. And so I just want to give a shout out to both of them and really thank them for doing this because it's giving me the opportunity to do something like this as well. But let's move on to number 97, Sane. Like I said, there's going to be a theme with Premier League players. I think my personal opinion is that I think he's really going to stay at an 84. Just because he had a really great season last season, I don't believe he's going to get a huge another jump to an 85. He may, if FIFA or if EA is being really generous, but I think an 84 is actually really solid for him. Winner upgrade, like I said, he did get upgraded to an 84. On Who Scored actually has him at an 87. And then Online Seasons currently has him at an 85. So there is a high potential, I believe, that there is an overall rating of an 85 for him. I don't believe he should get an 85, or I mean anything higher than an 85. I like I said, I personally believe 84 would be a really solid, just for him to stay at that rating as well. Also, what I do is I'm going to compare this once the ratings do come out. I'm definitely going to make a video of just comparing on how I did, front to back, and let you guys know and see if this method even works. But let's go ahead and move on to number 96, with this Peter Cech. I believe he's actually going to get 2 rating decreases. He was at 86 at the end of FIFA 18 on Who Scored. He was at 86. They kept him at an 86. Online Seasons right now, he's at an 84. And my personal opinion is I do think he's going to be an 84 just because he's getting to that age. Arsenal didn't perform very well last season. But right now, it is Arsenal. It is Peter Cech. He's a legend. Definitely an 85 rating, I think, would be well deserved for him. 84 the lowest. If he stays at an 86, I would honestly be surprised. But let's go on to number 95, Gundogan. This dude, I used him quite a bit in FIFA 18. I really love this card just because of his passing and his dribbling. He always kept the possession for me, and he always made the right passes at the right times early on. And when Winter upgraded, he didn't get upgraded or downgraded. He stayed at an 85. Who Scored had him at an 85 Online Seasons. And like I said, my personal opinion is an 85. He was a great player to come off the bench for Man City. So I think an overall 85 rating would just be perfect for him. I'd be surprised if he did move up or down quite a bit, or even at all. Number 94 is Leno. Be surprised about this one. This one is also, I think, a potential investment for FIFA 19. Just buy him early on, and then his prices is probably going to rise once the watch comes out. He's going to be an amazing player. I think he's going to be a really great goalkeeper too. He also has that German link, which is going to be amazing. But if you look at the 4 data points, all of them were at 85, and overall rating of 85, I think would be really, really fair for this card. And I'm just excited to see him play behind or possibly in front of Peter Cech. So we'll see what's up. Number 93 is Fifa. Now, this card was amazing. Fifa had a phenomenal season last season, and I also believe he did really well coming off the bench for France. He had a winner upgraded. I believe he was upgraded from an 81 to an 84 or an 82 to an 84. I do know he was upgraded with the winter upgrade. Who scored actually has him as an 87, which I think is really extremely high. I believe the only player that really had that amazing jump was Conte, and that's because the dude's a fucking animal and he deserves it. With online seasons, though, they have him as an 84. My personal opinion is I think he should be an 80 and an 85. So we'll see what EA does. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays at an 84 or get that 85 rating. But if he goes anything higher than that, maybe an 86 might be deserved. I think he needs a little bit more history behind him to get that 86 rating. Number 92 is Kimmich. And this card I'm actually really excited about. Kimmich just had a great season last season. He had a really great World Cup as well. He did well in the Champions League. I think him getting an 85 rating is a very well deserved. I personally had him at an 85. Winner upgrade in online seasons currently was at an 84. Who scored has him at an 87. I think an 85 is well deserved. He'll be one of the higher rating. I think he would be the highest rated gold right back that I could think of. Um, I had Walker as an 84. I had him stay as an 84. I don't think he had as great of a season as Kimmich did, even though Man City won league and he was a powerhouse for Man City. Um, but yeah, 85 I think is very well deserved. Now let's go to number 91, which is Marchisio. Marchisio, I think 85 is a well-deserved card rating. I believe I had him at an 86, which I was now looking back at it, I'm a little surprised. I have him as an 86. I don't think now looking at it, a rating increase just because he's been a legend for Juventus. He's been with the team for so many years. But online seasons currently has him at an 84 rating decrease, which I guess I could see that. But I mean, with the stats, this card is very close to a meta card. I'll definitely be seeing this card a lot more, especially with Ronaldo at Juventus. And I think because Ronaldo is at Juventus, I think this card would actually stay at an 85, definitely. If he gets a rating decrease, I'd actually be a little surprised. But if he also gets a rating bump, I wouldn't be as surprised. 85, I think, is a well-deserved rating for Marchisio. Number 90 is Koke. Koke had a great season, and honestly, right now, he's off to a great start as well. He scored against Real Madrid not too long ago. 85 rating is well deserved. That's what I have him as. Who scored had him at an 86, and I think actually in the winter upgrade, he went from an 82 or an 83 to an 85. So this is a great card. It's not as a meta card as Marchisio is, but online seasons also has him at an 85. His defense, I think, could be increased a little bit, and his pace, but overall, this card looks great right now. But his overall rating is at 85.25. One of the things you probably noticed is that I didn't show a single 84. I think FIFA 19 is going to have a lot of high-rated cards for just in the game, and so I think what we'll probably see is a lot of SBC rating increases. We won't see a whole lot of 83s as much as we used to. We'll probably see a little bit more 84s, 85s, 86s. Just because of the amount of special cards, or not special cards, but the amount of rating increases that we'll see. I don't think EA will be as harsh as downgrades as we've seen in the past, just because they didn't do any downgrades for the winter upgrades. Just wanted to throw that comment out there. Number 89, though, is Javi Martinez. This card, I think, would be an amazing card if he just had more pace. I mean, defense is 86 and physicality is really great at an 80. I definitely had him at an 85. I don't think he deserves. I actually have him as a rating decrease. So winter upgrade, he was an 86. I don't think he got upgraded nor downgraded. Who scored kept him at an 86. Online seasons, he's currently at an 84. I think an 85 is a well-deserved rating for him just because, I mean, just looking at the stats of the card, I really didn't follow him last season, but just an 85 I think would be well-deserved just strictly based on his stats currently. So overall rating of 85.25. Up next is number 88, and that is Ribery, back-to-back Bayern Munich players. And this is I had to say it, but I actually have Ribery as a rating decrease of 1 point from an 86 to an 85. Who scored had him at an 85. Online Seasons currently has him at an 85. I just think Ribery is getting to that age where things are slowing down a little bit for him, and EA is taking that into an account. I think this card is still an amazing card. I definitely think his passing should be boosted a little bit. His dribbling is great. I definitely think they'll be nice to Ribery and just give him a 1 rating decrease. But his overall rating is at 85.25. Boom. Number 87 is David Luiz. And by the way, guys, I'm a huge Chelsea fan. That's the club that I started following. That was the initial club that I was introduced to. And the way David Luiz played last season, really the way he really started this season, especially the game he played against Arsenal, it was very disappointing to see. I think a rating decrease would be well deserved. I don't know if he follows, but hopefully he gets a nice little swoop in the bottom to get things going. I don't think in Arsenal he was being very reactive instead of proactive in that game. Who scored had him at an 86, kept him at that level. Currently in online seasons, he's at an 84, so a 2 rating decrease. But I think an 85 rating would be well deserved for David Luiz. I think it'd be a little harsh if EA gave him an 84, but overall rating of 85.25. Up next is number 86, and that's Raheem Sterling. Some of you guys might actually be very surprised about this. Some of you guys may not be. I think Raheem Sterling deserves this. I think actually I did have him at an 85 rated. He did get upgraded during the winter upgrade. I think 82 and an 84, I believe. Who scored actually had him at an 87, which I was very, very surprised about personally. But I think an 84 rated card would be great for him in the first place. He was great in FIFA 18, but personally an 85 would be an amazing. I think what they would do is just maybe increase pace a little bit, probably keep dribbling the same, but increase the passing to probably a 78, 79. I definitely think he's a better passer than finisher. I'm not saying that because of the World Cup, but I am saying that because of the World Cup. But an overall rating of 85.25. All right, y'all. Number 85. All right, so I got 5 left, I believe. Or 4 left. Is Glick. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think this card is actually a beast. It's just similar with Javi Martinez's situation. A 56 pace is just terrible, especially with how fast-paced FIFA 18 was. If EA slows the game down a little bit, this could be an amazing card. I actually give him a rating increase of 86. So that's my personal opinion. The reason why I give him that is because I didn't really follow him a whole lot. I think that's an AS Monaco badge. But he did get a few Team of the Season or Team of the Weeks. Winter Upgrade actually has him at an 85. Who scored had him at an 86. Online Seasons actually gives him a 2 rating decrease, but an overall rating of 85.25. Like I said, I'd be interested, and I'll do a comparison video of what this was and how close was I for each player, and see if I missed any players in the top 100. Number 84 is Company. I had mixed feelings about this. I definitely think Company should be an 86. He was the captain of Manchester City. He was their tank for them. His pace is better than Javi Martinez and better than, obviously, Glick. But, however, I think he deserves a defensive rating boost. Maybe not physicality. That could be the same. Possibly pace to a 67, hopefully, and that defense to an 86. However, winner upgraded. He didn't get upgraded nor downgraded. Who scored and online seasons currently has him at an 85. So an overall rating of an 85.25. I would be interesting to see how close I was with Company. Number 83, I have Varane. And many of you guys might be very surprised at this. And the reason why I have Varane as an 80, or his overall rating as an 85, is because this guy has amazing pace. I believe he had a really great Champion League performance, and I think he had a really, really great and amazing World Cup performance. I mean, I believe without him, I don't know if France would have won it. I mean, every piece that France had played a very, very important role, and when France just sat back, this is one of the guys they could definitely rely on to make those defensive plays. But who scored and the winner upgrade, of course, and online season still had him at an 85. My personal opinion is that he should be an 86, increase that defensive stat to an 86, possibly physicality to an 80. But even with his FOF card that was on FIFA 18, this card was just amazing. I'm hoping to play with this card quite a bit, and he won't be too expensive in FIFA 19, but an overall rating of an 85.25 for this card. Next up is number 82. So I have two more cards, which is Di Maria. Now, I personally think Di Maria is an 86. Way he came in for PSG, I know PSG he's behind Mbappe, or he started in front of Mbappe, but PSG has so many attacking weapons. It's very, very difficult for this guy to get noticed. But there's a few times where he definitely had a hat tricks here. A few times that he had hat tricks last year. He had a few team of the weeks. Overall, who scored actually gives him that rating increase of 1 to an 86. I don't think he got downgraded. He didn't get upgraded in the winter upgraded. Online Seasons currently has him at an 84. I think that's going to be a little harsh for Di Maria. My personal opinion, like I said, was an 86, so an overall rating of 85.25. All right, my very last card, number 81 right here, is Fernandinho. Now, Fernandinho is a tank. He already got a huge rating increase with the winter upgraded. He went from an 82 to an 85. And this is a great meta card. I mean, I can't count how many people use this card. He was very, very expensive initially. After the winter upgraded, his team of the week skyrocketed. I personally think he should get another rating increase just because of the way he played in the World Cup and the way he played for Manchester City and his season he had last year. I think 86 would be a very well-deserved card for him. Just increase his pace a little bit and his defense. Everyone else had an 85. Like I said, my personal opinion was an 86 and an overall rating of 85.25. And that's it, guys. That's what I have. I know I went through that quickly. I just had a lot to say for each one of these cards. Like I said, keep a lookout for the very next video. I'll probably drop it here in a day or two. It's going to have the 80 through 61 players. You'll see some more. You won't just see 85s. You'll definitely see some 86s in that one. You'll see some 85.5s, and you'll notice what I did with those. Typically, what I did with those is I rounded up unless I truly believed they stayed at an 85. So I guess my personal opinion was the tiebreaker on that one. The other thing as well is check out, like I said before, if you guys really liked the video, give me a thumbs up, or if you guys didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment either way of what you guys thought about the video. I'm super excited to start being a part of this community, start being a part of FIFA 19, start getting my voice heard, just being a part of this great community that's striving to do better and really take FIFA and EA a lot more serious. My social media is down below: Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Go ahead, check me out, follow me if you guys want. If you guys like the videos, like I said, more will be coming out. Don't forget my name. My name is Jimmy G23, and I appreciate you guys watching this. If whoever's watching this, and I'm out, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.